Hello, welcome to the queue. Welcome to the kickoff of Operation Skyhook, Germany Turn 1, Global War 36. And in a tribute to our friends south of the border, and south of the border here is Oklahoma, so to speak. Here we go, here we go, here we go. So technology rolls are first. We start the game with nothing, unfortunately, but that's just how it is. Advanced mech, wartime income, and long-range aircraft are all 7s to achieve it. I'll roll those all together, and then we have advanced subs for an 8. Germany has 3 major factories, so they get 1 roll for each major factory, and then they get 1 roll, free roll each turn for technological superiority or something. I don't. It sounds pretty pretentious, but we'll see if we are superior here with our rolls. So the first 3 hit rolls, we have a 9, 8, and a 4. So wartime economy fails. So I'll take that dice off. Then we have the 8, 4, and we have an 11. So those 3 are successful. So let me put those up here on the board. First one is advanced mech. What was the second one? We missed the wartime, but we got aircraft and the submarines. Where's the submarines? And oh, it's right next to it. All right, so that is an impressive first roll for technology. And we are on to our purchases, which is right here. For $20, we are lend-leasing a fighter to Spain. There is a medium factory in eastern Germany that I'm going to upgrade for 6 IPPs to a major. That will give me an extra dice roll for technology next turn. And then the last 4 IPPs, we'll drop it on that artillery. That is your $20. This is a reminder here that on the place units board in the naval production chart there, I have a sub and a destroyer. So we will get that going, or placed when we place our units. We have 2 combats. It's considered a combat to annex Austria and Czechoslovakia, so we can do 1 a turn. So we'll move those 2 guys in, and now Austria is Germany. So we got, it's $2, yeah, $2, and 2 infantry that become German. Move my markers. So on the board here for the income tracker, Germany goes up 2, and each time they annex a country, one of those 3 countries, Czechoslovakia is broken down into 2 different sections. France gets 1 and Britain gets 1. So they each go up 1. So France goes to 7, Britain goes to 11, and Germany up to 22, which, you know, I wish it was more, but it's not. Then we have 1 combat that is rolling dice, and we're going to send this gentleman and the fighter, hopefully we get to place that marker, into Austria-Navarre. And if you're looking for me to pronounce all these territories correctly, I'm going to disappoint you for the next 18 to 20 turns, because I am going to butcher them like crazy. Let me get the dice tray here, at least where we can maybe see things. All right, so going into a mountain territory, the infantry is going to need to roll a 1, and the fighter is unaffected, but it will need to roll a 6. Now, the 4 is for the Republicans. The infantry defends at a 4. there's no bonus for them being in the mountains. All right, so I'm gonna roll them all at once, and let's see what kind of craziness we get. All right, so 9, 10, 11. Oh, wait a minute, these two are the German or nationalists, and this is the, you know what, let's put that over here by this guy so we remember. All right, so everybody missed. Round 2. Everybody missed again. So round 3. Holy cow. Oh, wait a minute. That's a 1. So Spanish nationalists back out of that battle. 3 rounds of combat, and maybe that was the 4th round of combat. So that marker goes away. It doesn't get to be placed. So that is a failure for Spain, or however you look at it, it could be a victory for Spain, because Spain won and lost that battle. All right. So the next part here is the non-combat moves. And we are going to, since we're on this side of the board, grab this infantry and artillery, and we are going to come up and drop them off here in Leon, Castile. And that's kind of a cool name to say. So we've got 2 artillery, 1 infantry, 1 fighter, 1 cavalry, and we're going to slide this infantry up here. Just in case there's an opportunity to attack Madrid next turn. You know, you never know what they might do with their forces. Let me slide this up there so I can place it. And let's see, I'll keep the 20 bucks with that. Let's go around the board here. There's Japan, waiting patiently, you know, as allies Comintern plot to attack it, but it looks so peaceful right now. All right, so over here, this is my second marker to remember those ships on the place units box, the naval chart. So I already got them picked out. We have 1 naval movement, and that is going to be this sub here. And it's at a naval base, so it'll go 1, 2, 3, 4. So it'll be sitting in C Zone 33. Does not matter that that transport is there. It doesn't help defend it or anything. All right, so other non-combat moves. Really isn't a ton going on here. We're going to move these 2 infantry out of Berlin into Eastern Germany. We're going to move this artillery into Eastern Germany. We're going to move this light tank into Eastern Germany. And we're going to move this fighter and tack, and I think that's Western, yeah, Western Germany. All right. So everybody's moved. This cavalry has not moved. We're going to leave him there for the time being. We're going to move this militia into Berlin. And there's that marker. I think that's where we stand. So let's go to placements. And we are going to upgrade this factory here in Eastern Germany. So I don't think I can build there. So, because I would put that artillery there. So we'll put it in Berlin just for grins. The Lend-Lease fighter will go into Leon, Castile via that major shipyard there. So we can give them, I think it's limited to 3 IPP units through the minors, and then through the majors, it's whatever you can give them. So last 2 items is the sub and destroyer. So we will place the sub here in C Zone 13 and the destroyer in C Zone 15. All right, so, and that is actually a Denmark ship. All right, so there is the layout. Not much change on the naval. I moved one sub. I placed a sub and a destroyer. And there's your movements around the board here. I just moved some guys into Eastern Europe and some planes into Western. That's pretty much the extent of it. You saw the Spanish moves. They're all stacked in Leon Castile. You know what? I need to leave a dice there to help me to remember that they get a recruitment roll. So let me go ahead and do that now. And we'll see. They have 2 territories. I was hoping to have 3, or at least kill that unit. So I got to have a 1 or a 2. Oh, got a 1. So the good news there is they get 2 militia or 1 infantry. And I am not prepared for a successful roll because I don't know where my miners are here. Here they are. I think I'm going to take 2 militia, and I think I have to put them all in one spot. So we will put them here in Leon Castile as well. If I could split them up, I would do 1 and 1 and make them at least attack that. But I think I have to put them in the same spot. So there's the end of that. I am thinking, what else do I need to do here? I do get an extra $2 for next turn, so that'll be at 22. Get rid of these markers. All right, so that is it. I do have a question on the elite. It says here that you place an elite under an infantry or militia in Berlin. This unit cannot move. The question is, it's start of game. So would I do that now, or it also says during setup. So there's no militia in Berlin. How we do it here is we just move the militia in there and then make the change. So I don't know if I can do this. If I can't, we'll just leave it off for now. But typically how the upgrades work for the elite of the 3rd rank is at this point when you're placing units and collecting income, you would say if one of these costs 1 IPP to upgrade, you would at this point change this artillery out, and then you would take 1 IPP off of your income that you just now collected. So then now this would be an elite artillery. That's how that would work. This first round, though, it is free, but there's no militia there. And I certainly don't want to trap one of those 2 infantry there, because it says you can also do it to an infantry. Well, then that infantry can't move, and that really is not conducive to Germany's moves for the beginning of the game. Either way, let me know if we can change that infantry or that militia out. If not, no big deal. I'll just pass on that first one. And we are done with turn 1. Next up will be Panzer King. And let's see what Russia does with their vast income on turn 1.